right now, look at this. We got a bunch of stuff on the screen, and this command line is just getting a little bit cluttered. So a very useful command that you can use is CLS. Now you can run this from any directory, and all this is going to do is it's just going to clear your screen. So it doesn't like, delete any folder or file or anything. It pretty much is just like opening up a new command line, but you don't have to actually close it and open it again. So again, that's CLS, and that means clear screen. Very useful. So now let me show you guys this. Let me navigate over to my desktop in a file called Eric, and I'll show you guys what's in this right now. So right now in this file, and by the way, Eric is my main developer on my website, so that's why I have a random directory called Eric, and I have a bunch of images inside here because whenever I find a bug for my website, I take a screenshot of it and I'm like, hey, you might want to check this out. So, that's my background story. That was embarrassing. Okay, moving on. All right. So the reason I told you guys that is because let's say that I only wanted to list the pings in here, or maybe JPEGs, or maybe any specific type of document, maybe just the text files. Well, what I could do is I can write dir, and so for example, there are a couple pings in here. Let's say if I just wanted to view those, I can write star.png. So star is basically like a wildcard character. So this means list any file. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what the name is, but as long as it ends in .png, then check it out. So what it's going to do in this case is it's going to go through and list all the contents, but only the ones that end in PNG. So all my pings. Pretty sweet. Now another thing I want to point out is this. Let me write CLS and clear the screen. A lot of the time you're going to find yourself typing a certain command over and over and over again. Now, if the command is kind of long, then it can be kind of a pain in the butt just to type in the whole thing over and over. So what you can actually do is you can access your command history by pressing the up arrow. So if you just press your up arrow, it's going to take you through all of the previous commands that you typed. So look at that. Now, if you press the down arrow, then what it's going to do is it's going to take you back to the most recent one. So pretty much pressing the up arrow is going back through your history, and pressing the down arrow is kind of like pressing forward in a browser. So let's say that I want to do a cd ... to go up a directory. Well, I want to go up another directory, but I'm too lazy to type it again. I can just hit up arrow and type it again. Up arrow, boom, look at that. Well, let's go back to Bucky. Clear screen, and all right. Actually, let me go to desktop and Eric again. I'll show you guys something else cool. And let's see what's in here. All right. So one other thing I want to mention is this. If you just type the name of a file without any special command before it, what it does is it just opens it in the default program. So I'm just going to type o2 progressbar.ping. Now, I'm just typing the file name and that's it. So whenever I hit enter, what it's going to do is it's going to look for whatever program I use to view images, and it's going to open it in that. So if it's a text file, it's going to open it in Notepad. You can actually open executables and basically any file, like I don't know, even a Photoshop file, and it would open it in Photoshop if you have Photoshop. But there you go. Just typing the name of file opens it in the default program. And the last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about before you go is this. Let's say that there's a command that you're looking at online, and I don't know, maybe your friend told you about it, if you guys talk about commands a lot, and you want to find out some more information about it. So I'll tell you guys now, there's a command called ipconfig, but there's kind of a lot of things that you can do with it. So to access the help and options menu, after any command, if you write / this is pretty much going to bring up the help or options menu. So it's going to give you a brief overview of what it does, and it says, okay, displays networking information. It's basically what it does, and it's going to show you all of the optional things or flags that you can use with it. And by options, I mean, remember I showed you guys that there's the dir command and then dir/a. So that /a is an option, And there's also a bunch of options for other commands as well. But anyways, we're getting kind of ahead of ourselves, and I'm sure you guys are overwhelmed. So for now, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.